This is kind of cool. Let's continue with where I left the investigation. I guess you can go back and replay sections. Makes sense in these types of games.
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself. John Blackmore. I work for Frank Cassidy. He asked me to bring you these bottles so you could choose which one you prefer for the game.
Oh, sure. I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere. Well, come on in then.
Getting in Farnham's room was easy. Earning his trust was another story. But I always have an ace up my sleeve.
Blackmore? You okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes, the best way to fake it is to tell the truth. I don't know where to begin. Since I got back from the war, I haven't been the same.
Sorry to hear that, son. You should have paid somebody to go in your place, like I did. The poor bastard didn't have a pot to piss in, so he done a fair deal. Till he went off and got himself killed. But you know what? At least he earned his place in heaven. The good Lord bless that man. And us while we're at it. Cheers!
One of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions of who they should be. But every once in a while, you run into someone so locked in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace, not only to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race. To think I had to impersonate him. I wish I was like you. You seem
That's
so
interesting.
content,
They call
so
themselves
free of
humans.
burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you something about my first wife. Woo-wee!
Once I had gained Farnham's trust, the hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
What can I do for you, sir?
Howdy. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know you? What can I do for you, sir?
Farnham was one hell of a drinker. I had to get the information out of him before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself.
Found them request information for time runs out. Okay. We really don't have any time at all to do this. Holy shit.
Farnham's address book. Who knows what kind of shitty characters are in there?
Well, I mean, we're gonna fail this a lot. They do not give you any time, which is pretty fucking stupid. I happen to get lucky and get it right here.
No matter how superficial someone may seem, there's always a way to win their heart.
And that's all we got, so...
Well, Well, I'm afraid I'm no mind reader.
Well, I'm afraid that's
Wait,
not enough time for anything, so... That's fucking dumb. That's a dumb
The hard
mechanic.
part was
One
deciding
thing you
what I
give you like
needed
a
to know
limit,
to
it's
become
another
him,
thing you give you
and not
10
get
seconds to
myself
explore an
killed.
entire room where you can't back out of anything.
What can I do for you, sir?
And I'm
was
assuming
one
that we
hell
don't
of a
get like
drinker.
the thing of
I had to get
finding the
information
gun.
out of him before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself.
I'm just curious. Did it somehow save that, even though technically speaking it shouldn't have? Yeah, it did save it. Okay. Alright, well, let's look. Not him. Now him. Probably right there. Alright, Vietnamese shave.
Yes, I got a Vietnamese shave last night.
Oh, please, come in. Of course, I remember you. Take a seat. I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
Sure, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
Well, sure enough, Booth put the nail on the coffin of my first marriage. You know, the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage, too. You know what I did to her daddy? Same old with several mistresses. So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers. Even if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm betraying my boss by saying this, but Cassidy's bad news.
Sure enough, boy, he's in the boxing industry.
I mean, he won't play a fair game, but I can tell you his trick for a small share of the winnings.
What I care if I lose? If you knew how much I pay just to get in the game, you'd chew off your own pants. Pick your teeth with your belt buckle. It's just petty cash to me.
Petty cash, to be honest.
I asked you how much.
Of course, they gave me one of the seats. These things I am, boy. Wait, I'll show you. I got it somewhere. Just a sec. I'll get it. I just put it over. I think he's. I'll be right back.
Alright, so we gotta look again.
Not even a Bible.
Well, there goes most of my time. Dumb fucking mechanic. think it's there in the suitcase, but apparently not.
They smell like a party.
Too late. Now we fail. Again.
I told you, nothing more than petty cash. Never given a second thought to them small numbers.
And you never will.
Yeah. So fun. I love this idea. Can't fast forward or anything.
Petty cash, to be honest.
I asked you how much.
Of course they gave me my receipts. These things I am, boy. Wait, I'll show you. I got it somewhere. Just a sec. I'll get it. I just put it over. I think he's. I'll be right back.
Alright, let's see here. I mean, there is something here, but I don't see why it'd be this if he's getting up. Oh, okay, there you go.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket? I'm almost certain, but tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
Oh, obviously.
Let me tell you a little secret about my first wife, sonny boy. When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, no nothing. Who in the hell? Farnham. My God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
Alright, can I actually do stuff? No.
This'll surely imbue me with the Texan spirit. Nothing says Texan like a cowboy hat.
Don't know what
I'll
they
be
want.
damned.
I don't know what it is. There you go.
It's not going to be easy to sound Texan, but I'll give it my best shot.
Let's see. This is what we already looked at.
Yes, sir. New York
I
City.
probably don't need to imitate his gestures
not,
during
okay.
the game, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
Sure enough, I'm fixing. Box
shit.
Knowing
the great
Farnham,
I'll be
the owner
damned.
of this bra only came here for
Nah,
business.
just a few bourbons, that's all. Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
So besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need?
Time's going down. I can't even fucking move. Well, get ready to fail again.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Cards.
They smell like a
That's
party.
not what I clicked on. I mean, there's nothing else here then. Back to these. Yes, this. So
Luckily,
maybe
there
that'll
was
have
only
his
one
name. There
Kinney
you
in
go.
Farnham's address book. Kinney Eakes, residing at...
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eakes has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
They do let you explore everything eventually, but like I don't like this mechanic of how they're doing it because it feels way too fucking shitty.
No matter how superficial someone may seem,
So we found the
there's always
gun.
a way to win their
So the
heart.
thing is, I don't know where else to look. I'm trying to unlock all the things. I can't back out of this. It takes all of that time, all out of my control. Well, and then we fail. Alright. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Fodder. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Alright, so hopefully that's it.
Hey, come on. Let's get
I
in
think
there
I did
before
get
you
everything,
finish all the
so-
bugging without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
Sure, but you better take good care of my girl.
It'll be my pleasure.
Welcome, gentlemen. Chips are on the table and guns are in the safe. Now, we got a lovely night of poker ahead of us full of smoking and bourbon. So let's get started. Take a seat, Mr. Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
Sorry, partner. You ain't got a chance in hell. But look at it this way. You're fixing to learn new tricks.
For better or for worse, I only need one trick. Playing well.
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quince. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas, where gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Ding dong!
It's a good thing we got that.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
Well, casino or no casino, let's just hope he doesn't keep as many aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds,
Frank, show some respect, huh?
the hospitality tycoon, Polly, no.
Tycoon. I just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but Certain business transactions just couldn't happen anywhere else.
Damn it, Paulie. Why don't I know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women, they even take our damn names.
You're too much, Paulie.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool? And I'll buy you a drink. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
Thanks. I love me some pool.
Perfect. It'll be my pleasure.
You're looking to start your own pool business, Farnham? This guy here wants to start a boxing association in Texas. And guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
Rebel coaches like Joe Dunn.
Oh, I see you done your homework. That bastard wouldn't accept the most basic rules. For example, banning boxers from official competitions when their managers don't belong to my association. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry for his death. But if they ever find the murderer, I'd be glad to pay his lawyer fees. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal with a fresh deck, of course. We respect traditions in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve. The real issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
Damn it! What again?
How many games have you won in a row, Quince?
And here I was hoping that Farnham would steal your championship belt.
Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Oh, hey, by the way, you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Let's see.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his wife. Women just gotta have their vices. Well, she's in a rehab clinic now, hooked on tranquilizers and all that.
That's it, tranquilizers. Don't tell me women don't have their vices, too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on, give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective. Even when you play to lose, it's best to win the occasional hand to avoid suspicion. But with Quince, it was just impossible.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
See what we mean, Farnham?
I still don't get why you keep coming for more, boys. I'm starting to think you all lose on purpose. In which case, you're about to have a blast.
Poor Farnham. Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Yale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience gets a kick out of that.
Those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Al Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with America's sweetheart. Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day. Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die.
Very heavy.
No, deserving or not, the man would live.
Alright, that's already half my fucking time. But, thankfully, it should just be in his wallet there, I imagine.
Six, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Uh-oh.
Never let Quince
Hope that's
near
not
one of
Farnham.
your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay a
Cassidy.
finger on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age, if you know what I mean. Are you alright, Farnham?
That damn eagle represents the lowest scum of our society. There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Eat him. Shit. Rat him out. Keep it secret. Keep it secret.
Yes, I'm fine.
Maybe we can use this leverage.
Now, what if that lovely 12-year-old girl was your sweet little niece, or my cousin Mike's niece? And what if she disappeared a while back? And what if she'd been taken to work uptown? In a brothel, huh? What do you think about that?
I don't know what you're talking about,
Uh-oh.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
It's 500 more. Huh. For washing up.
It's a deal.
Okay. Well, shit.
Sorry for the spectacle, fellas. I had no idea the game would end like this. Please, take my tokens, and that flying scumbag's tokens as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some family matters to attend to. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again, or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy. My own tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily beating. A real shame. Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby. Maybe I should have given myself a beating. Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please.
What's this about? It's such an emergency. Alright, so I'll ransack the place.
It was like this when I got here.
Did you touch or move anything in here?
Only the phone.
Good. Calm down. I'll take care of this. Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
Oh, while I'm here, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we had deductions. They kept telling us we had deductions we can do, but there was no pause. It's the first time in a while we've been able to. Alright, let's see here. So, O'Leary, Helen Moore, Stone's clear favorite, he bet on Yale, he on the table, Moore carries a case, description, murder planned out, footsteps, threatening to ruin her career, always plays it safe. So, always plays it safe. He bet on Yale, despite the fact that Yale not the favorite.
It looks like O'Leary has rigged the fight between Stone and Yale.
Alright, Now we have the picture of her and her carrying cigarette case.
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
Yeah. Yep, still in love. Let's see. Now we got a whole bunch of other ones. So they're still in love, and yet she claims that she hates him.
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
I think that's it. Let's see, because they keep adding new stuff, so we gotta go through it again. Like this, there's new stuff here, alright. So the dad vanished, racial, staying at his place, footprints, doctor, dominance, murder planned out, souls don't match, and he's untouchable. We already tried the souls don't match and who they belong to. Try it again, but maybe. Oh wait, maybe we can do the feet and then his feet on the table. Yep.
No, the footprints don't match.
So I thought that as soon as he
Or
put his
if
feet
O'Leary
up there.
killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
So I figured they were different shoes, yeah. I mean, I still don't think it was him potentially, but I think he was there involved with it. But either way, I know when I saw it, I was like, oh, well, those shoes don't match. But at least now we can make that deduction in game. I think this is it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that should be it. More footprints.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing.
Looks similar
Just a
to
freshly
the
signed contract.
footprint as the paint.
Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Yeah, or money.
Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money.
Did they take anything?
No, although... When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back.
Okay, they took
I'd
the
rather
gun.
not go through that again.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
What are you doing?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
Okay. Alright, so what else did I miss? Or nothing?
Whose is that?
Mary Purnell.
You think she did this?
I mean, why the fuck would she bring her purse here and then leave it? What's that on the railing? Now that makes sense. You walked in on whoever was here. I think we're about to find
Wait here,
something
please.
up here.
could be a knife wound. The murder was brutal. If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds. Why did you listen to me? Dear Sonia, I need to tell you several things
about your father. In fact, I know he would have wanted me to tell you. Among them, the fact that you co-own an apartment in Manhattan. Please call me. Yours truly, Mary Purnell.
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Good. Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet. For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
Tasty dinner.
Ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago.
TV dinners really have died out, haven't they? Not really a thing anymore. When I was a kid, I used to like Hungry Man. Only because no one fucking cooked.
Of course.
But now I cook myself.
Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
Look, there's one more, yeah.
Sardines.
Uh-huh.
It's been open for a few hours.
That's weird. But why would they come here and fucking eat? Lock the place back up, I guess makes sense, but... where are the other sardine? Clue... Why am I not seeing it? Oh, it's right there.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym. which
And has
means
a
he
snack.
probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
Oh, up top. Hold for a second. Might as well finish the living room first, I think.
Wasn't Dunn's nickname the Quiet Lynx? I'd
Yeah.
swear I saw that on a poster at the gym. It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things. Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
That it?
It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it. As I glanced at the telephone, I remembered the weekly password for O'Leary's illegal gambling operation.
Wild
Even though I had
berries.
rejected his reward for finding Yale, I had managed to make my own dirty money after the Eagle Pimp suddenly quit the poker game. How much damage could a small bet do?
Not for my... Well, I guess it could be for me too, but... We're screwing over the bad guys if we win a bet.
Yes.
Wild strawberries.
Welcome, sir. May I ask for the beneficiary of your bet?
Not me. Give it to her
I'd
again.
like to bet on Sonia Dunn's behalf.
Event?
Stone versus Yale.
So we'll
Madison
have
Square
one on
Garden.
each side.
Got it. Amount?
$5,000.
Winner?
This time we'll say stone.
Stone wins.
Place of delivery?
I'd seen several locations written out in O'Leary's basement, but I could only remember one, courtesy of my new matchbox, La Iguana Pool Room.
All right, sir. Good afternoon.
Alright, so no matter what, she wins some money, and neither of it is really my money. Technically, you know, one was given to us by him, the other one was given to us by the gambling guy. There is a painting missing here, but I can't interact with that. Okay.
Look at that. The guy sure had good taste. I see more art in a boxer's hypnotizing footwork than in certain modern paintings.
I don't know why I can't investigate the missing painting. And also the little, like, cubby safe thing in that corner there, but okay.
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
I'm trying to turn around. Everything's just so slow.
the
under
very
your
few teen
skin.
idols who only got better with age.
Interesting. So this is called Under the Skin.
What's this doing here?
Trying to turn. I was hoping to call in the murder, but you know, they didn't let me. Instead, we called in the bet. Priorities.
Another empty closet.
Guess Eminem was here. Already cleaned out that closet.
You still looked at her every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
Dear Mary, bring you to this rooftop, the place where this was his proposal. Yeah. Our love was born. Yep, this was his proposal speech.
This is too private.
More paintings taken down. Ooh, Barry. Come on.
Is this how he got in? Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake. No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
It brings back, I don't know.
Good memories?
An optimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your
He was
eyes.
in the war?
We met in the Army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
But the war got in the way of that bright future.
Huh? No, I made it big when I came back. Best time of my life. Don't you remember that cop at the hospital? The one who let me in exchange for an autograph? Trust me, nobody calls you Iron Arm if you're just sitting on the bench. Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
What happened to all of them?
Zhukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer. And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do. What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago.
I couldn't tell by the picture. Is he a reptile? Because that could have been the fake doctor.
Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best. What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency. But then something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say. Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
That should be us connecting that guy with the doctor.
Sonia?
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
Where is she?
Why is she here?
You know, it's dangerous.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What? Yeah, sometimes.
Then we're both in the same boat. The first time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You hate yourself for having hated him.
Yes, but that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
The more you hate, the worse you feel.
You think I don't know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
I'll find the person who did this. I promise.
Let me have my doubts. Although, you've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities. You're as smart as you are kind.
That's what my father used to say. Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the latter, but I'm a detective.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes, the thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help.
Alright, so we'll do the other stuff first.
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. Stop, or I'll end up hating you.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
That's weird. That's very weird.
Did the abacus inspire you to dabble in finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
A gift from your Uncle Tim?
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree.
Not my
He
women.
didn't oppose it either. People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory. It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates.
This is cool. This would be nice if they had more of this in the game. Let's differentiate some
My
stuff.
father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina, and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
So someone dug up the music box.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh, yeah,
You
the
mean your
poster.
father?
I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern.
Your dad had great taste in music.
So, better taste than I had as a child?
Well, now you've put me on the spot.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. The letter you're holding explains the rest.
I wish I'd had the chance to talk to her.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic 5.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Your father saved Thorpe?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
You still have your uncle.
Yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. That was a long time ago.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No.
Yep, so there
never.
you go. Lizard.
Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere.
I can't make that connection, so they let me walk around.
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go. Anyway. Thanks for the company.
Sonia, thank you.
Aren't you coming?
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
Okay, so they're making me deduct. Finally, okay. So, besides the obvious doctor connection, let's see. I can't even do the doctor connection yet. Okay. I doubt it, but the tree painting and hiding that under the tree. Okay, I guess it's a connection.
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
Oh, the guy from the shadows that beat me up.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
Oh, I'm a cat. I'm just gonna land on my feet. Ugh. Stupid anteater. What the hell? It didn't work. I hit left. That's odd. In fact, I had enough time to do the left analog stick. That didn't work. I did the right analog stick. That didn't work. And I did the left analog stick again. And neither of them worked.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy. Personally,
what the
I
fuck?
prefer to save my
Okay, what's happening?
final roar.
I'm mashing the button. Alright, something's really fucky with this fight, apparently.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
That one obviously you don't have time for, but we've gotten this one, and it was filling up, and then suddenly stopped. Despite the fact that I'm mashing it. There you go, that's, yeah. We'll see if this thing works. It didn't work the first time.
It's not the lack of credibility in the screenplay that bothers me. Plus, it's actually pretty handy. When a crook talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie. And if he doesn't even say, "Help me, please,"
he's not dead. I mean, even if he fell without hitting the trash, he'd be fine. It's only 2 stories. He'd break some bones, potentially, with the fall. Maybe his tailbone. Well, definitely his tailbone. But, like, he's not dead.
What did they say?
Nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives. Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red. You hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
Devious?
You think that's the same thing?
I have no idea what Vulpine means.
Sounds a bit off to me.
Does he like sardines? Yep. Just that. Oh, that certainly looks like that might be the boot. The tear in his pants.
Wait, I know. Vulpine, 7 letters. Cunning. What are you looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
He'll live.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits. Theft, assault, extortion, minor things of the sort.
Any partners?
Always works alone. He's never ratted out his employers, provided they exist. Did you find anything? Is this our man? Do you have proof?
Alright. So pants and the tear.
It looks like we know who tore his pants following Mary Purnell up to the rooftop. His pants have a tear in them. I found a piece of that same fabric at the gym, on the stairs that lead to the rooftop where we found the second body.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
And the sardines. Smelly.
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
The footprints last. I guess there's nothing else I can do. So we do the footprints now. So, let's see. Footprints. Small shoes. Document.
I saw footprints from those very same shoes next to both the Jim murders.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
Alright, what else we got here? Let's see. And the 2 thugs. And him breaking in now.
One of the thugs that attacked me the other night had a snout just like his.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
None of which are conclusive.
He
But
tried to
together...
throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He's our man.
No, he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet. Someone is pulling his strings.
Could it be Yale?
He's hiding something for sure. But I don't think he did it. By the way, was he discharged? His room is empty.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times.
He still hadn't let me make the connection with the doctor yet.
Fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
Yeah, I heard something of the sort.
What have you heard?
I'm gonna tell him the truth.
Frank Cassidy. He's friends with the governor.
You don't say. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Quick, what do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
I'm the good guy. Good thing someone took out the trash.
No wonder you were saved by garbage, you piece of trash. But you're gonna wish it hadn't.
Go to hell, you dog. Don't pay any attention to Flatfeet, Mr. Lee. Yeah, you're in a tight spot, but there's always a way out. We have proof that you killed Joe Dunn and Mary Purnell. I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing.
Are you acquainted with our usual witness program? For a modest sum, they'll say they saw your sorry snout when and where we tell them to.
Cut the crap, Smirnov. You know we've got conclusive evidence. However, we can offer you a deal if you tell us who hired you. What can you offer me? How much is your life worth to you?
Don't pay attention to him, Mr. Lee. We aren't vigilantes.
Okay, yeah, that's
but we can significantly reduce your sentence.
You're pathetic. Is that why you never got in the police force?
I thought there was like a death penalty thing I was saying, but...
Bad cop test? I won't say a word. And believe me, you stand to lose. Care for a piece of advice? If I were you, I'd fear for my life.
So it was consistent, like good cop was always one side, but I get, ooh, shit, but I was again assuming it was like a death penalty type of thing I was referring to. What the did it not register down again? Wow, it didn't register down again. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm hitting it too fast, like I should have hit it too fast.
Whoa! Watch out!
I think it's like the fact that I'm like flicking it. Because last time I flicked it is when it was on that roof and it failed, whereas here like I just methodically pressed it down.
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's. Unfortunately, the police found nothing on the nearby rooftops. Our best shot at finding the killer was gone. So I went back to my previous lead.
Yeah, well, I don't know when they're gonna let me connect the dots with the doctor. We have the 2 pieces. Just gonna let me put it there. So again, the things we can connect change based on what they want me to connect. I'm probably gonna wait until like it's important to the story, like instantly to remember. We'll see, maybe we can do it now.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates, so my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing.
Hello, Smirnoff residence.
You're dead! No, I got you with my lasso!
Can you quiet down, kids?
Dunn got killed for stirring the hornet's nest.
And you confessed your crime!
Kids, please.
He'd been investigating athletes for months, including Helen Moore and Al Stone, among others. Dunn's
Fixed
notes
fights.
aren't all that clear, and I'm not sure what he was after. But I'd say we're facing a widespread corruption case.
Well, if you're right, that could be some dangerous evidence. Bring it here ASAP.
Sure, but there's something important that I need to finish first. I wanted to follow a certain lead on my own before Smirnov had the chance to see anything. According to his notebook, Dunn had seen Craig Spano at Sam's Diner just 4 days before his death.
Get out of here, pussy!
I'm sorry about what happened to Mary.
You're sorry? I'm the one who's sorry. You know what it's like to run this place alone? What the hell do you care, anyway? Beat it!
It might have been easier to slap the information out of him, but I decided to trust in a universal truth. Everyone is guilty of something. You don't know who I am, right?
Don't know and don't care! Come on, spit it out!
I'm John H. Blackmore from the Consumer Protection Office.
Oh, yeah, right. There are some real freaks around here, so I have to be firm, you know? Have you eaten? Dinner's on the house.
After you answer my questions.
Sure, go ahead. Your call. Always at your disposal, Inspector. Ask away.
Fear turned him soft and made him talk. Sure enough, Dunn had been there a few days back with a chimpanzee who matched Spano's description. Apparently, the guy still lived with his father. Dunn said he couldn't stay there a day more. For the time being, he would move into his place.
Wait a minute here. What does consumer protection have to do with that chimp?
We worked together at the Consumer Protection Office. He came in pretending to be a client, and you insulted him.
Me? Whoa, I barely even talked to him.
Which is even worse.
Well, whenever they let me do new deductions, we can do them.
Dunn had taken Spano to his place. I wanted to believe that when Randall Lee broke into the apartment, Spano fled to his former address. But where could that be?
Alright, so what are you gonna let me do? Spano orphan, biography, baseball, guy living with his father. Interesting, if he was an orphan, how he living with his father, yeah. So, as in father of baseball?
I gotcha. If the living have rich and poor neighborhoods, so do the dead. In the mid-19th century, Greenwood became the resting place to the city's most distinguished citizens. Thinkers, scientists, writers, inventors, artists, businessmen, politicians, police officers, thieves, pimps, and murderers. Here lie the bodies of the soulless minds that raised New York from the ground up. Now you know where to go to become somebody in the Big Apple.
Alright, let's do some deducing. So here's the doctor. Let's see. Oh, I can't make the connection yet? Oh, there it is, yeah.
Mitchell, who fought with Dunn during the war, tried to pass as Yale's doctor.
Alright, can we make any others? Alright, so we got that. Souls, racist, Mary. O'Leary personally kills. Father missing. And someone ordered him to commit the murders. Huh. So what can I possibly connect here? I mean, the fact that he passed off as a doctor could be connected to him being they were working for the same person? No? Okay. The fact that the murder was planned out, and that we have this guy acting as a doctor. I was gonna say, because then also, I was trying to like link all these things together, but only two of them connect together. Okay. I don't see what else I can possibly link at the moment. Because this is like O'Leary personally killing, so it's not like he's behind the one that's hiring that guy. Unless oh my god, the deduction is that it's not specifically him. But I don't think that's how.
O'Leary
Oh, okay.
wouldn't have sent Randall to kill Dunn.
There you go. Okay, so it was
him to
not
his
him.
basement, given him his little speech, and then killed him himself.
We can deduce things that are like a negative, which makes sense, but still. Generally in these games that do this, it's never like a this and this aren't connected. It's always a this and this is connected. Alright, so that should be it. Let's see. Alright, Yeah, none of these should connect. Good. This is John yesterday.
A Celtic cross. Supposedly, the ring keeps the devil at bay by reflecting the sunlight. Really handy at this time of the day.
And that's what we want, so I'm not gonna mess with that yet. Go back here? Alright, based on the camera, I was gonna say, I didn't think I could, but you can. Alright, looks like that's it.
The 4 bases guarding their father.
What's this thing? Oh, he's obviously sleeping in the tree.
Still hot. According to the book I found at Dunn's place, fans of the sport leave baseballs on Bradwick's tomb to pay their respects. It's strange that I don't see any.
Yep.
Maybe they're gone with the wind, or somebody claimed them as part of their inheritance. It'd be even better with a skull between the bats. If this had been here over 30 minutes, it'd be covered in ants.
Alright, I don't know how else to look up in the tree. Again, gotta figure out the video game logic. We know the end goal, just gotta figure out how to trigger it. Now a specific angle. Got 2 pieces of evidence right next to the tree. I think that'd be pretty fucking obvious enough, but apparently not. Anything here I missed? Nope. How do I make him look up in the tree?
I've never trusted angels. When they fall,
What did he say? They turn into demons, I think?
they turn into demons.
The specific spot, I don't know exactly where. There. Hmm.
I'm investigating a case of sports corruption. I think a considerable amount of athletes are involved, both current celebrities and former stars. Joe Dunn met with someone at the diner, close to his gym. Then he took that person to his house, so that he didn't have to live at the cemetery. I would have never guessed the person's identity. I found a baseball glove at Joe Dunn's place. A glove signed by a great star. I couldn't believe my luck.
Marley's are the absolute worst. Who are you?
I'm John Blacksad, private investigator.
How's Joe?
One question at a time. It's my turn.
He doesn't know Joe's dead.
Your turn.
Why did you meet with Joe Dunn?
Because he was looking for me. He came here one morning, but I was too embarrassed to come down. Because he left a baseball with his initials on by the tombstone. Sam's Diner, tomorrow, 12:30 a.m. Because he knew they want to kill me.
What did he want from you? And who wants to kill you?
One question at a time. How's Joe?
What would happen if I told him the truth? Would he lose it? Could I take that chance?
I gotta tell him the truth. He knows if they're trying to kill him, that they're gonna be trying to kill Joe, so...
Joe Dunn is dead. Murdered.
I told you, Joe. How did it happen?
A hitman. But he's dead now. Although whoever hired him still hasn't been punished. My turn.
This means backing up, getting ready to run. I can't ask him who's trying to kill? What the hell, man?
What did Dunn want from you?
He wanted to know who was playing dirty.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I didn't want to ask that question. I want to know who.
Dirtier than usual, that is. Wrecked lives, careers, ruined at the top of the game. He wanted to know if the same had happened to me. He wanted to know if the end of my career and my disappearance had anything to do with all that. He wanted me to confirm who was behind it all. The guy who had him killed. Our old friend, the surgeon.
There you go. Yep.
Is Mitchell the surgeon? Is he the person behind all of this? That surgeon you mentioned, is he...
My turn.
You asked 2 questions. He's getting ready to flee.
I want to know why I should trust you.
Because I take my job very seriously. It's my turn. That surgeon that you mentioned, is he in this photo I got here? Ow! Hey! Hey, that toss was... Both my ear and my self-esteem would hurt for days. But at least I had a new lead to follow. The surgeon. The bastard had avoided my scrutiny by passing as a hospital doctor.
Well,
But now,
no, I knew from the
all
get-go.
of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise or how well he hid, I would find him.
So, what you're saying is, 1, there's a corruption scandal involving all kinds of athletes. 2, our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn, right?
Every lead I've found points to him.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3. Since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell hired an anteater to get rid of him. Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell killed him to cover his own tracks. And, wait, 4. The key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spenow. Do you really trust him?
I think he didn't lie to us. Although he might not know the whole truth.
4. No, I mean 5. Dunn was murdered 4 days after taking Speno to his house. If that doesn't make him suspect, makes sense, doesn't it?
Make who suspect?
Yeah, it could make sense.
Ha! Who's the detective now? Let's follow up with the suspects. You told Smirnoff that even though you're sure Yale is innocent, you think he's hiding something. But what about O'Leary? 6.
Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
What about Cassidy? 7, right?
Alright. Cassidy's impulsive, so that means he wouldn't have planned out the murder.
I think it's safe to rule out Cassidy as Dunn's murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through, so he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So, you're right. Mitchell is the one pulling the strings. And you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Well, that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect. But this might just be an American whodunit, where the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
I didn't say that. How did it go with Helen Moore?
I didn't get anything, even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige. Perfect. Now, time for the interview. I'll go back and forth so you don't get bored. So, who goes first? Here's one for both of you. How did you meet?
At the party organized by Des.
Al, who threw the party doesn't matter one bit. What matters is that I saw you and you saw me. Our paths crossed and our lives were changed forever.
Okay, now. Here's one for Helen.
I have to do it.
What can you say about the rumors that claim you were in a relationship with Desmond O'Leary?
Oh, honey. It would be such a shame to mention that shady character in your article, wouldn't it?
Well, why?
I'm sure your newspaper would hate to fire someone as talented as you.
Oh, okay. Moving on. Here's a question for Al. In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Yeah, sure.
My Al is going to kick that thug's behind. Isn't that so, honey?
Yeah, well, we'll see. No such thing as a weak rival.
Nonsense. You are and will be world champion. Next question.
Now what? Time for a picture.
How should we pose?
Show me your weapons. The fist against the racket.
Alright.
That's it. Perfect. Okay, one more question, and...
Al, honey, can you answer it? I've got to go say hi to a fan. I'll be right back, Mr. Pulitzer.
That, the bodyguard from the beginning of the game that we've dealt with, who was hooking up with her.
Yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
Rhino?
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing these pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd too. So while I continued to interview Stone, I managed to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her mysterious fan was. All right, so where were we? Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association of New York. According to him, only boxers working with member managers should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
Cassidy is a great manager, really. No complaints there. And the work he's putting in as president of the association is really valuable. But, I don't know, maybe in this case, Joe Dunn was right. Wait, no. Could you keep that last comment off the record? You know, on the down low.
My lips are sealed. Let's get that picture taken. Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like these?
Exactly. Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
Okay, that is not
What's
a
with me
Rhino
today?
guy.
Don't move, please.
You look like a
Now
reptile, although he did seem kind of fat.
Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but I know that someone so popular and honest can draw the wrong kind of attention. There are plenty of people who would love to put an end to her career, so it's not easy.
You already asked the other question. I don't know. I have to ask it again.
Okay, now raise your head and your arms up like you were celebrating a victory.
Like these?
Exactly. What's up with me? Stand still. I'll take it again. I can't seem to get it right. Don't move.
Well, there you go.
It's about time. Finally, we're all set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him. You know, I thought he'd be cocky, but he didn't seem too convinced about beating Yale.
It makes sense. O'Leary's rigged the fight. Stone has to lose. I've seen that matchbox before. Wait, that's him.
Who?
Yep.
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously? We got him.
Not yet.
Right. We still have to find him. Hey, pal. Did you hear what I just said? We need to keep looking at all those pictures. We need a clue that'll take us to Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
Brawls aren't even the worst part of my job. Sure, you may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff. Your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive. People were finally leaving the place. The bar was about to close. And I hadn't seen Mitchell go in or out. I had no choice.
I see you took me up on my invitation. And you're smart. You knew not to come until my anti-fur regulars had all cleared out.
I can't say no to good advice.
Or good bourbon. Here's looking at you, Mr. What was your name?
As far as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy. But his joint was used as the gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it? Or was it too dangerous not to?
Tell the truth.
Blackmore. John H. Blackmore.
I knew it. Although your Texan isn't half bad.
Let's just say I represent certain sports lobbies I'd rather not talk about.
I understand. My pleasure, Mr. Blackmore. You're natural. That sure beats your poker game.
This is much easier. No one can cheat.
You barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want me to say? Between you and me, it's not the first time I find myself in this situation. Who doesn't have their own barber with a license to kill? Damn it.
Well, nobody's perfect. Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I just don't understand your motives.
The truth is, I represent certain interests which make Desmond O'Leary my enemy. If you know anything about their rivalry, I rest my case.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious.
Making this sound believable.
So, what about me? What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play pool.
I'm looking for one of your regulars, Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
We fought together during the war. I just want to say hi.
Sure. Tell you what, I'll talk to Mitchell. Come back
that was
tomorrow
not believable.
night.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him, or else.
Or else what?
You'd be losing your chance to make a pretty penny. I know how to reward my allies.
You think I'd spend my time in this dump if all I cared about was the money? Please,
tried.
Cut the crap. Anything else?
I don't think Cassidy would be too happy about the role his poker buddy plays in O'Leary's gambling operation. I'm sure you understand that.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, that does make more sense to say, but still.
All right. Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff, your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop, like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty. The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out. With a bit of luck, that would make him nervous enough to force his hand. Now all I had to do was follow him.
Assuming the briefcase as well, or the key. Those two.
He went in without it. I wonder what's in it.
We'll be just fine, don't worry. Gil, stand guard right here. If the cat shows up, you know what to do. I'll be back in an hour.
Okay.
Could I take him by surprise from over there? Although I don't know how I'd get there.
New deduction. Let's see. Oh, the thugs.
Of course, he's Randall Lee's partner. I should be careful. When they gave me a beating, I could see he was kinda trigger happy.
Yes, I'm gonna go all the way up here. No, nope, just stops the stairs. Okay. Even though it sure looked like I could go up that way and then jump across. I don't see where else to go. Really makes sense that we were supposed to climb those stairs. Wow, they had this whole fucking area sectioned off. What the hell? We can go all around here. That's actually awful. I go all the way around to try and find the way. And it's probably some like little area that you need the specific angle to see. Alright, it's definitely not around here. Like, it really seems like we were supposed to climb those stairs. Why is all of this accessible? What the fuck? In a game where you can only slow walk. Have this gigantic open area for no good reason. I mean, other than getting a card, there shouldn't really be anything here. Oh, I guess I can do that. I don't see the purpose. Unless he's gonna try to climb on top of it and then climb up that way. We're moving boxes, maybe? Okay. I'm obviously not picking up anything. Alright. I get that jumping across the rooftops is pretty big distance, but you know, I'm a cat. But this makes sense too. It's safer, although it might make noise, but definitely safer. Unless we would stay put, like, what would we do? That's just saying not yet? Okay, yeah. I was like waiting for a specific time or whatever. Alright, let's not go down. Okay, well. I'm supposed to somehow distract him with something? I don't know what. Either that, or I don't think I'm supposed to wait for a specific time where it's moving, because it's a timed thing of when I press the button. And like, what's here? Can't, like, turn the camera. Walk away. Climbing up for some reason? The fuck? Okay. I mean, I guess this is where I can get like an object to throw or something. Okay, well that works too. I have a fucking shield. I say, should at least drag his body in. It's gonna be suspicious when he's not guarding the door if the guy shows up still.
What does this place have to hide?
A little dark, but I think it needs a key. Is that what that top thing is? A key and a button. Yeah. That's why he has the key on him. Where the fuck this stuff is. Glove there. Can I pick it up? Look at it or anything? Alright.
Will I need help? Who would I call?
Wiggly here. You're what's...
Pier 36, the 6th sea-facing warehouse coming in from Montgomery.
John? Is that you?
Meet me in an hour.
What's going on?
Bring your camera. I just gave you the scoop of your life.
Yeah, we don't want to go loud. The cops. That's also risky. He could get caught, and obviously he can very much upset our cop friend by not telling him.
It could be an Ojibwa totem pole, in which case, the top animal would be a crane.
Alright, Indian objects.
If I'm not mistaken, these are incense sticks, used in cleansing rituals.
Seems like this is the guard. It's a horse.
A dream catcher. It's supposed to protect children during the night, trapping all evil in its spider web.
Not gonna get the axe or whatever, okay. If he breaks out or something, we can potentially mention something about that. I don't think it's gonna matter. Obviously saving that room for last, because I'm sure that's what's important. Alright. Okay. Yes, this.
According to this, the warehouse belonged to a Canadian import company.
That it? Huh. What else can I do? Maybe we try to talk to him.
Don't you even think of screaming.
I might not even talk.
Yep, there you go.
It looks like an arrowhead.
So we have arrowhead and objects.
Everything seems to prove that Gil is a Native American, and I'm almost sure that the woman in the picture is his mother. You know who'll always believe in you? Your mother. My mother never lost her faith in me. And I gave her plenty of reasons when I was a kid. I was a terrible student. I flunked absolutely everything. Somehow my mother managed to keep me in school until I got into college. But I never gave her reasons to believe in me then either. I made new friends. The type of friends that convince you to do things that wouldn't make a mother proud. Then Pearl Harbor happened. I got drafted and sent to Europe. I never knew how to follow orders. They sent me back home with a dishonorable discharge. But when I got back, I was treated like a pariah, a veteran outcast who never should have come back in the first place. And yet, my mother never ceased to...
Let's say, what the fuck is he doing? Oh.
I also fought in the war. That's where I met Mitchell. They used me, like many of my people. And then they just tossed us aside. The first time Mitchell offered me to do this, I told him to take a hike. I wanted to get my act together, but I ended up begging him. I don't like Mitchell. I don't like the things he makes me do. I don't like that German rat either. But what I like least of all is myself.
German? Oh shit.
I don't like what I did during the war, and I don't like what I'm doing now. Do you know what it's like to kill a friend for the sake of the mission? Huh.
Yep, he killed him.
But my mother, she always thought I'd make amends and start anew. Maybe it's time I did just that. It's number 3.
Alright. We can deduce that he's the one that shot the guy. Yep.
What if it was Gil who killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
Fuck, I didn't think that opened. God damn it.
Going!
Hey,
You
it's all right. Don't be afraid, little girl.
I was not expecting this. Brunhilde.
I don't want to scare you, okay?
Vita, no hurt.
So she's the German. Hey, let me not do that yet. God, even that? Okay. I guess we'll do that after we do this, and then we'll check out the lab. Back puppets. I was thinking of using them to talk to her. I don't know if take puppets means... I'm gonna try that.
Once upon a time... Once upon a time, there was a brave, seafaring little girl called...
Brunhilde.
Hi, my name is Brunhilde, and I'm very happy,
said Brunhilde. And then Brunhilde, who had a beautiful name...
Really beautiful.
A really beautiful name, ran into someone very special.
Oh, who was it?
A sea cat called John.
I'm a sea cat. My name is John. Hi, John the cat. I really like sea cats. Hi, Brunhilde. I'm going to use my seafaring wisdom to help you. Get out of a cage, too.
Nein, it's sad.
You say silly things, John the cat. So what are you going to help me do? Fill up a bunch of colored balloons. I love balloons. What's your favorite balloon color? Wow, that's a very hard question. But John the cat, it's the easiest question in the world. Let me show you how easy it is. My favorite balloon color is... green. Whoa, Brunhilde. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Bird. John. Brunhilde. Freund. Do play. Each look.
Okay.
Hi, Bird. Why are you wearing that mask?
Weil. Gas.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should get out of here. What do you think, Bird? And what about you, Brunhilde? Don't you think that?
We were gas. I never got to check out the fucking gas chamber? Oh no, okay. Huh. Just randomly fucking passes out. If the room was like gassed or something, we would be gassed too. This took a fucking wild turn. Alright, we'll look at that later. It's pretty important. That's all for the projector. Okay, so pills for everybody, yeah.
Subject, Craig Spano. Treatment, Day 0. The subject is a veteran baseball player who has lost speed,
German
strength,
rats, that's who
and
he was talking
agility
about,
due
not the
to
girl.
the regular aging process. The patient refers intense pain on the right scapula, most likely caused by an old injury. The goals of our medical approach are twofold. To relieve pain caused by the prior injury so that the subject can play without symptoms, and to help the patient regain the physical condition lost in the aging process, thus allowing him to perform at elite levels. Treatment. Day 120. The patient no longer feels pain when using his right arm, circumstance that allows him to pitch without fear. So far, the only side effect seems to be a slight euphoria experienced 3 hours after dosage, which subsides 4 hours later, taking the patient on an emotional roller coaster of sorts with bouts of mild trembling. Treatment. Day 341. Moments of euphoria and boosted physical performance have become increasingly short, while the ensuing periods of depression and weakness have become longer, including severe tremor. Although we have met all
I don't know why it's skipping
therapeutic
dialogue.
goals, we will proceed to terminate the treatment in order to avoid causing irreparable physical and mental damage to the patient.
A list of names? Somehow related to chemical agents?
Abiel? This was changed. Okay.
Mitchell is cashing in by selling drugs to enhance athletes' performances.
So that is what Dunn found out about. Not that it was like fixed. Though it still could have been.
The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical, it's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
Anything else? Okay, Brunhilde.
Subject: Brunhilde Gruner. Treatment: Day 1500. The patient's ability to speak continues to diminish. Now she can only pronounce the occasional word in German. Tissue degeneration persists. And yet, perhaps due to drastic reduction of benzylprodine dosage and an increase of anupropion, we have observed a 3% of deceleration of said degeneration. Furthermore, and perhaps this is the best finding so far, the subject exhibits a mild recovery of her speaking. It's not a lot, and yet we are on the right track. All hope is not lost.
Alright. That everything? I think that's everything.
Gil? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed.
You bastard! I should kill you right here, right now!
I don't know.
You don't know? I know you're testing drugs on that girl.
Brunhilde? No, she's my daughter. She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Angelman syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reached the age of 5. But I couldn't give up. I continued to research and found something. It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina.
Yep.
And their reflexes. It also seems to improve their pain threshold. Somehow, the Reich heard about my experiments and tried to recruit me to create super soldiers.
Of course, also Cat Hitler.
Yes, that Reich. We're talking late 30s, Berlin. I escaped with Brunhilde and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
I noticed Yale's name appears twice on your list of athletes. One mention was crossed out. Why?
I don't know. A couple of months ago, Mitchell told me to prepare pills suited to his profile. But a week ago, he told me to stop. And then 2 days ago, he asked me to make them again.
About those pills. What is he looking at?
Don't dwell on it, Josh. You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilde. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here? Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault. Yes, sweetie. We're going to a new home now. A prettier one. And you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on.
I'm gonna kill him in there.
Give him a kiss. Go on. I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
Huh? What? What do you mean, Angus?
Yep.
I wish it hadn't come to this.
Angus, what's wrong?
Goodbye, Josh.
Holy shit, they actually... We couldn't stop it. I was not expecting that. Holy fuck. Yo.
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people. Ah! I hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
Again, where I don't know why it didn't register. That time I made sure I didn't flick it and I went very slowly to the side, but...
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people. Ah! I hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
The mask would buy me a bit of extra time. The question was, how much?
Enough. So he's dead now too? Okay, I figured we get a choice of entry between him and them. Or not. I can't. Here.
Spano?
Yep. See, that's why I thought we get a choice between him and them. I did not expect them to get actually killed like instantly, which is cool. And then he dies.
The mask was barely working. I needed fresh air.
Fucking pills there? Yeah.
Greg Spano is back! Did you miss me? Who wants to see a home run? Now you're gonna see. Bring it on! Let's go!
He's got his moment of euphoria before the crash.
No.
Damn it. I wait for it to fill and then wait a second. Not one of those things that you hit it instantly. God damn it. Just so used to having to hit it the second it's filled. Yep. Yeah, it was just too much. Those, and for years, I guess it should have been years of using them. That's why they canceled them. They took it to save me. I lost a lot of death, including the person we think was in charge, but like, I don't know, still seems like there's more. Like,
don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
He was peddling the drugs.
Will he make it?
Is that really all?
The doctors think so. They found him unconscious by the basement door.
What?
Interesting. So Gil locked him in there. I thought it was Spano. Interesting. They hated his guts. Trapped in the basement.
Could Gil have blocked the basement door from the outside to kill Mitchell?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
I'm positive. Gil told me himself. Mitchell practically forced him to work for him. And I've got reasons to believe that Gil is a bit trigger-happy. Besides, I'd say he wasn't even really unconscious when they found him. That he was just pretending.
Huh. You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
What if it was Gil who killed his partner Randall Lee under Mitchell's orders?
Another serious accusation. Are you sure?
Yes. Everything points in that direction, including my gut.
Wait. Couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
Alright, let's see. Sniper. 2 shots point blank. Yep.
So he misses with 2 shots at point blank range, and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spano's death.
Well, yeah, we do. The drugs. Let's see. So we got the drugs. Physical limitations. Stop the fan. Let's see what else we have here. Died.
There's no doubt about it. Spano took drugs from the lab, and they killed him.
But if that were true, how many more athletes are in danger? And most importantly, who are they? Is Bobby Yale involved?
Yale? Yeah, I'm gonna say all the names.
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains, Helen Moore.
So I will say,
Bill
I have to
Goldman,
end today's stream a
Miles
little early.
Benton,
I was gonna go for another
Alexander
hour or
Wood,
so, but it kind of looks like
Jacob
we're near
Ziegler,
the end.
and yes,
So
Bobby
probably
Yale.
when we get to the next scene,
Thanks.
I'm gonna end it.
Saving lives for
Because
a change, huh?
I don't want to
In
go
any
for an
case,
hour
this
and then
has
have
gotta
10
stop.
minutes left tomorrow.
We're friends,
Because I
damn
have
it.
to end early
You
today.
should have warned me about this.
So probably, like I said, we still have to I'm sure still a big conclusion.
I should have let you know.
Yeah, I don't want to end it and have 10 minutes for tomorrow.
Smile, Johnny boy. Thanks for the tip. This is going to win me the Pulitzer.
Get that guy out of here.
But based on tropes, I have a sneaking suspicion as to how this is all tied together. And it makes sense based on kind of connections that
Let's
we
get
know.
this over with. When the war ended, Mitchell convinced Grun to use his super soldier drugs on elite athletes.
Yep.
Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Randall Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him. The poor cleaning lady died almost by chance. When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym rooftop. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell ordered Gil to put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset. You kept getting closer and closer to the point of discovering his headquarters. When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges by setting the lab on fire, along with Dr. Grun and his daughter. Gil saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so that he would also die in the fire. Did I leave any loose ends?
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess thanks for everything. In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending.
And
The detective
can't
is always
pause.
left
Fuck.
with a sense of bitterness. A feeling
Wait.
that
But we will be
before
ending
he
it
took
whenever
the
I can.
case, the world was a better place.
There we go. So again, unfortunately, I have to go in, at this point, 50 minutes. And yeah, there's a chance that we finish this in 50 minutes, but I'd rather not risk it. Where, again, I know this happens all the time on my stream, where, if I have to do something to end, there's just the smallest amount of time left, and it makes the next stream be all right, well, fucking 10 minutes of this or a half hour of this. So I'd rather, end it now. And yeah, if we get 50 minutes tomorrow, well, that's better than the chance of having 10 minutes tomorrow. But I do feel like there's more to the detective story. Everything does tie together. So again, as they just recapped it very beautifully there, but I'll do it again. The one guy was peddling drugs to athletes, got discovered, killed the loose ends, the people who discovered it. But it does seem a little extreme. Still not like unlikely, still not plausible at all. But again, knowing tropes and whatnot, I feel like there's more, and I feel like I know who it is. It is very interesting that O'Leary has such a big like odds in the fight, but it's looking more and more like that he's not like actually involved in this stuff. Obviously, he's like, you know, in the fights and all that, and he does fix fights for people. But he might not know about this aspect of it. I don't know. Because that is one possibility that he's related, but I don't think he is. I think what's going to happen is the twist, which again is pretty clear. They haven't hinted at this person being involved yet, but like knowing what they do, and then again knowing games and movies and other media, and looking for a twist, pretty good connection as to what's going to happen here. So we'll see all that tomorrow. We'll finish this up, see how it all pans out. Again, I don't expect much, but I don't want to risk having the littlest bit if I try to push it for today, since I do have to leave. I can't stay. So we'll end a little early here, come back tomorrow, get this done, and see what they reveal. Again, it's been a fun time. Nothing, for the most part, I'll say, up until the last half hour, nothing too shocking or anything, and then bam, we find a girl seemingly like locked in a cell, and then this whole like drug ring, and then, oh hey, it's a Nazi scientist who is like, trying to help his girl. Oh, but now they're burned alive. Oh, but now the bad guy is also killed. Like, so much has happened, so that was crazy. Everything else has happened the way we kind of expect it, which isn't bad, obviously, but nothing too insane yet, until the last half hour. So again, we'll come back, we'll finish it up, and see if there's anything else. But for now, we'll just go ahead and end it here.